Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Swati. Good evening, Nandana. Good evening, Bhavishya.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I want to tell you that I had a slip test on this week, ma'am. Today only the slip test are finished.
You were busy preparing for the slip test, so you missed the classes, right? You missed about
Yes.
3 classes.
Yes,
I think last Friday, Monday, and Wednesday, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, but 6 subjects and how many days you had slip tests?
Ma'am, for 1 week. Till Friday we had.
Monday to Friday you had, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Then why last Friday you didn't attend?
Ma'am, I was revising for the test, so I had.
Okay. All right. So what about today's test, Nandana? You completed?
Yes, ma'am, I completed.
Very good. What about Swati and Bhavishya?
Yes, ma'am, done, ma'am.
So children, you had, when did you watch the videos? Bhavishya first tell me.
Ma'am,
When did you
today
watch the
only
videos?
Ma'am, today only I have watched the videos, ma'am.
Today you watched and you took up the test, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
What about Swati?
Ma'am, during the weekend, ma'am. Ma'am, because I was
Correct.
busy with the school works, ma'am. I'm
The
sorry, I did it
weekend,
on the
that is
weekend.
last Sunday you watched, is it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, and what about Nandana?
Ma'am, I didn't watch.
You didn't watch the video. I can't see your face. You didn't watch the
Ma'am, I
videos.
didn't. Ma'am.
Then how did you do the test? Oh, you've learned in school already, is it?
No, ma'am, not this test. I thought if you asked about the last slip test, I think. Not
No.
this test. I didn't write this.
Okay. The test paper which I've posted on
No, ma'am,
WhatsApp,
I didn't write that.
have you completed that, Nandana? What we are going to
No,
discuss now? No, you have
No,
not.
ma'am.
Huh? Ah. Okay. All right.
Ma'am, my school has finished cube and cube. Square and square. It's today only, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Nandana, then how will the class be useful today? Why don't you watch the videos instead of, because
Yes, ma'am. Now also I'm watching the video and I'm writing the notes. Since you said
so what I'm saying is maybe you can leave the meeting and watch the videos and complete that task, because now we are going to discuss the answers to the test. And since you have not written the test, it might not be useful for you, or you want to listen. You want to see the answer?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll understand it more than.
Okay, fine. All right, children. So the first one, the area of a square park is 1,200. Excuse me. Is 1,281.64 meters square. Find its side and perimeter. What is the answer?
Shall I say?
Ma'am, shall I say?
Yeah, 1,281.64.
Ma'am, shall I say what I got?
1 minute. 1,281.64 meters square. Okay. It's the area of a square park. All right. Yeah. What's the answer?
Ma'am, I got the measure 35.8 meters square, ma'am.
35.8 meters square for what?
Ma'am, as the side measure, ma'am.
Side. And the perimeter is?
Ma'am, 143.2, ma'am. Meter.
Okay. How did you find the side?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Ma'am, like we need to find the square root of 1281.64, ma'am, to find the side measure. So I used the long division method, ma'am, and I got and I paired it and I got 35.8, ma'am.
Very good. So you can use either the prime factorization method or if nothing is specified, you can use the long division method. That's always easy. If nothing is specified, you can use a long division method. I don't know what I have done. Okay. If nothing is mentioned, you can use a long division method. That's always easier. Okay. So now let's see how to find the square root of this number using the long division method. 1281.64. So how do you group? After the decimal point, you group in this direction, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Before the decimal point, you group in this direction,
Yes,
like
ma'am.
this. So now supposing you have 325.17673, and we have to find the square root of this number. Decimal point. Before the decimal point, we go in this direction. So 25 forms a pair. 25 forms a pair. And then 3 stands alone. 3 stands alone. Decimal point, before the decimal point, that is the whole number part. We group in this direction, we group it in this direction. So 25 forms a pair, 3 stands alone. After the decimal point, we group in this direction. So 17 makes a pair, 67 makes a pair, 3 is alone, but you can always add a 0. You're not changing the value. You're not changing the value. So 30 becomes a pair. 30 becomes a pair. You can add a 0. See, you know that 15.6 is the same as 15.60, is the same as 15.600. You can add as many zeros you want. The value does not change. So before the decimal point, you group in this direction. 25 makes a pair, 3 stands alone. After the decimal point, we go like this: 17, 67, 3 was alone. So you add a 0 and you make a pair. 30 makes a pair. So here, yeah, what's the first digit here?
Ma'am, shall I leave the meeting and watch the video and write the test marks? Because I'm confused for watching videos. So
Yeah,
shall I
that's
watch the video and write the test marks?
Yeah, correct. That's what I was
Okay.
trying to say. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Maybe by the next class, if you can complete it, we can see the answers.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Swati, read out what you've worked.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 12 is a pair, ma'am. So we need to find a number that is less than 12, ma'am. So 9 will be there, ma'am. And 3 into 3 gives you 9, ma'am. So when we subtract, we get 3, ma'am. And we bring down the next pair, ma'am. That's 81.
Yeah,
So
stop. Thank you, Swati. Yeah, Bhavishya, continue.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we should multiply 3 into 2 as we got 6, ma'am. After that, we should multiply one number with its number itself, ma'am. Like 65 into 65. 65 into 5 is 325, ma'am.
Good. What's the
Then
remainder?
we subtract 56, ma'am.
56. Okay, then next what?
Ma'am, I have multiplied 35 into 2 times. Like I got 70, ma'am. After that, I have multiplied with 8. 708 into 8 is 5,664.
No, but you didn't tell me that you have to bring 64 down, no?
We should bring the 64 down, and after
Before
that,
that, one important step, Swati.
ma'am, before bringing 64 down,
Yeah.
ma'am, we need to keep the decimal point there, ma'am.
Yeah. 64. The pair 64 is after the decimal point. So before you bring 64 down, you'll have to place the decimal point here. You have to place the decimal point.
the decimal point, ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, at last step only I have placed the decimal point.
No. before you bring 6-4 down, you should place a decimal point there. You must place a decimal point. And then bring 6-4 down. 6-4 comes down. And as you said, 8 is 5,664, 0. So the side of the square part is 35.8 meters, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good.
Yeah, ma'am.
Bhavishya and Swati, very good.
Ma'am,
Harshita,
perimeter.
is it Harshita?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, Harshita.
Ma'am, I actually had my tests, ma'am, so I couldn't complete it, ma'am. Ma'am, I actually did some questions, ma'am, but I didn't do the last question and the first question alone, ma'am.
Yeah, now that's what I was telling Nandana. She just left the meeting. I said, because you were busy with your tests at school, why don't you watch the videos which I've shared with you and complete the test so that we can discuss answers on Monday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you'll do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's better. You watch the videos, write down the contents of the videos and practice. Complete the test by the next class on Monday. We'll see the answers.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I leave, ma'am?
Yeah. Thank you. Yes, Swati and Bhavishya, you can see the answer steps here. Any doubt, you can ask me.
No,
No
ma'am.
doubt.
No doubts?
No doubts, ma'am.
No doubts.
All right. Find the largest 4-digit number. That is a perfect square. What's your answer?
9801.
9801. What's the procedure?
Ma'am, yes,
Bhavishya,
ma'am.
what's your answer?
Good evening, ma'am. I haven't do that sum, ma'am.
You didn't do
Because-
this.
Yes, ma'am. I have done first, ma'am. I haven't got this correct answer, so I haven't done, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yes, Swati, tell me, how do you do it? Find the largest 4-digit number.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, we find the largest 4-digit number when we multiply the largest 2-digit number, ma'am, or we find the square of the largest 2-digit number, ma'am. So if we take 99, it's the largest 2-digit number, ma'am. So if we find the square of 99, we get a 4-digit number.
No. They are not the steps. You should not. You have to show the steps now. See, now say this. This question is for 3 marks or 4 marks. You have guessed it right. Meaning you found it not using long division method. You've just multiplied 99 into 99, then 98 into 98 like that, right?
Yes, ma'am, using guesses.
No. So you must use the largest when you have to find the largest 4-digit number. When you have to find the largest 4-digit number that's a perfect square, you will have to make use of the largest 4-digit number. You'll have to make use of the largest 4-digit number. If you have to find the largest 4-digit number that's a perfect square, make use of the largest 4-digit number. We know that 9,999 is the largest 4-digit number. So take up that number, perform the long division. It's not a perfect square, so the remainder is not 0. I'm not explaining the long division, children. I'm not explaining the long division. So you know how the long division works. So, and since this number is not a perfect square, the remainder is not 0. The remainder is not 0. Now subtract whatever is the remainder. 9,999 minus the remainder. Minus the remainder gives you a new number. That number will be the largest 4-digit number, which is a perfect square. That will be the largest number, which is a perfect square. Largest 4-digit number, which is a perfect square. This is the procedure. Supposing they ask you to find the largest 5-digit number, that's a perfect square. Largest 5-digit number, that's a perfect square. So you will have to use the largest 5-digit number made up of 5 nines like this and find the square root of this number by the long division method. Okay. Now if it is a perfect square, you will get 0 as the remainder. If you get 0 as the remainder, then this itself is the largest 5-digit number. That's a perfect square. If you get 0 as the remainder, then this number itself is the largest 5-digit number. That's a perfect square. But no, this one is not a perfect square. So you will not get 0. You will get some other value. You will not get 0. So whatever is the remainder, supposing I'm just saying, for example, suppose 10 is the remainder. So 99999 minus 10. 99989. I'm just saying, for example, children. So this is the largest. Whatever answer you get is the largest 5-digit number. That's a perfect score. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I found a similar question in my Exceed, ma'am. They have done using this method, ma'am. So I did.
Okay, you found a similar question in your book, is it? And your teacher has taught you in a different way.
Actually, that was MCQ, ma'am.
Okay, so MCQ.
So
MCQ can be answered the way you have done. Yeah. MCQ, because see, where steps are not needed for a 1-mark question, you can use any method. For a question that carries more than 1 mark, you have to perform some procedure and arrive at the answer. Yeah. So this is the procedure.
Yes,
good evening, Ritika. I think you just joined.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me, Ritika, have you completed the test?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't know the first question and the fourth question, ma'am. Fourth.
Why, Ritika? I shared the videos, right? Did you watch the videos?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
write down?
Yes, ma'am. I had watched and only, ma'am, write it and
When did you watch
in
the videos,
fourth,
Ritika?
ma'am.
When did you watch the videos?
Today, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. So you should have watched it. So if you watched it today, I think you have not written down the contents of the video in your book.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this time is not sufficient to understand very clearly. You need to. So it's okay. So please watch the videos again. Write on whatever contents you understand in the video. Please, meaning all the contents which is explained in the videos. Please write down all that in your tuition notebook. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay,
is
ma'am.
very important. Please write down all that in your notebook. You need some practice, no? So then things will be clear and the test will have been easy. Why last Sunday I had posted the videos, Mritika, why you did not watch them?
Last Sunday.
I posted the videos
Mama,
last Sunday.
I didn't see it, ma'am.
You didn't see them.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to take more care, Mritika. Please
Okay.
check the messages regularly so that you don't
Okay,
miss on
ma'am.
anything. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So that's about this answer, children. So find the largest 4-digit number. That is a perfect square. See, this one is the largest 4-digit number, but it is not a perfect square. So when we were in second or third standard, when we were asked the question, which is the largest 4-digit number, which is the largest 4-digit number, then we all said 9999, 9999. But now the question is, which is the largest 4-digit number that is a perfect square? So 2 conditions. It should be the largest 4-digit number, and that number should also be a perfect square. So there are 2 conditions. It should be the largest 4-digit number, and that number should also be a perfect square. So you should write the largest. You should take the largest 4-digit number, perform the long division. Whatever remainder you get, subtract that from the largest 4-digit number. Subtract that. You get a new number. That new number is the largest 4-digit perfect square number. It's the largest 4-digit perfect square number. All right. What is the answer for this one, children? What's the least number by which? Yes.
I'm 33, ma'am.
Ma'am, I also
33, is
got
it?
3.
Yes, ma'am, 33. Yes, 33,
Ma'am, but I have done that by dividing 6,468 by 33. We obtained that we have got 196, ma'am. So I have divided it into 7 and wrote that I got the answer 28, ma'am. And I have divided into 2 and I got 14, ma'am.
Number 33 is not a prime number, no, ma'am.
33 is not a prime number.
Ma'am, so while doing prime factorization, we should not use 33, no, ma'am.
No, you should not use 33.
Yes, ma'am, that's what I said.
But the answer can be 33. What is the least number? The answer can be 33.
Yes, ma'am. Shall I say what I have done?
No, I didn't understand what Bhavishya was telling. Bhavishya, have you used the procedure which was explained in the videos?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me, what did you do?
Ma'am, first I have done the prime factorization as 6,468 is divided by 2, ma'am, and I got 3,234 and I have divided into 2. I have got
you were okay. You were talking about that, is it? Okay, tell me, what are the prime prime factors involved in the product 6468? Yes.
Mama,
What are the prime factors?
6468 is divided by 2, ma'am.
No, that's what it is. It's a product of primes. Don't tell me all the primes.
2 power 2 into 3 into 7 power 2 into 11, ma'am.
2 power 2 into
3, ma'am.
3
into 7 power 2 into 11, ma'am.
Yeah. So you should remember that if you have to find the, you should remember the difference in the procedure. If you'll have to find the largest or the smallest 4-digit number or any number of digits, which is a perfect square, then you should use a long division method like this. To answer this question, what is the least number by which, any number like this 6468 is to be multiplied to make it a perfect square? It's not a perfect square. What is a number by which it should be multiplied to make it a perfect square? For this, you should use the prime factorization method. You should use the prime factorization method. See, questions can be, what is the least number to be added? What is the least number to be subtracted? What is the least number to be multiplied? What is the least number by which it should be divided? This question, what you see, question number 3. Question number 3. Here it is, what is the least number by which this one is to be multiplied? This multiplied can be added, it can be subtracted or divided. The question can be anything like this. In place of multiplication, it can be what is the number to be added? What is the number to be subtracted? What is the number by which it should be multiplied, divided? For multiplied and divided, you must use the prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. If you'll have to find the number to be added or subtracted, you should use the long division method. I think videos based on this, I'm still to share. You have not still learned, no? Meaning in my videos, you have not learned, right? The number to be added or subtracted to make it a perfect square.
Multiplied and divided are there, ma'am.
Sorry?
Ma'am, only multiplied and divided was there.
Only multiplied and divided. Yes, in this lesson plan, you'll find only multiplied and divided, for which we use the prime factorization method. So in the next lesson plan, which I'll be sharing, you will learn what is a number to be added and subtracted. For that, you should use the long division method. If you'll have to find the number to be added or subtracted, subtracted, you should use the long division method. Long division method. Multiplied, divided, you should use the prime factorization method.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Bhavishya, tell me again, 6468 is equal to, let me recall, 2 square into 3 into 7 square into 11. Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Did you get the same thing, Mritika, Swati?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, shall I continue the next step?
Yes.
Ma'am, so the numbers left unpaired are 3 and 11, ma'am. So
Yeah.
we need to multiply those numbers, ma'am. So we get 33, ma'am. So 33 is a number that need to be multiplied with 6468 to get a perfect square, ma'am.
Correct. Correct. So 6,468 is to be multiplied by 33 because these are the primes which don't occur in pairs. The primes involved in the factorization of 6468 are 2, 3, 7, and 11. These are the primes involved, 2, 3, 7, and 11. 2 occurs in pairs. 7 also occurs in pairs. 3 and 11, they don't occur in pairs. So pick those numbers and multiply them. 3 into 11, 33. Now this is the number by which 6468 is to be multiplied to make it a perfect square. So then what will happen? When you multiply it by the 3 into 11, that is 33, this will become 3 square and 11 square. So it becomes a perfect square. One more 3 you're getting, no? So it will become 3 square. You're getting one more 11. So this will become 11 square. This will become a different number. It won't be 6468. When you multiply this by 33, you will get a new number. And that new number will have 3 square and 11 square in it. So it's a perfect square. Yes, the answer is right. You can check your steps.
Ma'am, if they ask to be divided, also the same steps should be there. No?
Correct. Yes. Whatever, whichever primes don't occur in pairs, you should take it away. Same answer. Same answer for divided. 33. So 6,468 should be divided by 33. So that when you divide this by 33, when you divide this one by 33, you will get a new number. And that new number will not have, when you divide by 33, that new number will not have 3 and 11 as primes. So it will have only 2 square and 7 square. So that number will be, that new number will be a perfect square.
Yes,
Yeah, next one. Find the value of. Find square root of 15,301 by 729. What's the answer?
This question I also had a doubt, ma'am, but somehow I tried to use your method that you explained in the video.
No, I would have explained a similar question, no, in the videos.
Yes, ma'am, using that method only I have done it.
Okay, yeah. So is that, yes, have you used the prime factorization method or long division method?
Ma'am, like I first converted it into improper, ma'am, and then I found the prime factors of the numerator and the denominator, ma'am.
Okay.
And then by taking one from each pair and then multiplying, ma'am.
Correct. Your procedure is right. What's the answer you got?
Ma'am, 106 by 27, ma'am.
106 by 37. And that you should put it as a mix.
27, ma'am.
27. Yeah. 729 is 27. Yes. Okay. And that you should put it as a mixed fraction. That you should put it as a mixed fraction. Okay. I have used a long division method. You can also use a, see, when remember one thing, when nothing is specified, you can use any method. Remember that. If they specify, use the, to find the square root, use the prime factorization method or the long division method. If it is specified, you will have to use that method. If nothing is specified, you can use any method. So I've used a long division method. So as Swati said, Bhavishya, what's your answer, Bhavishya?
Ma'am, I got that 3.
Akshita, you have the answer to this? 1 second. Sorry, Bhavishya.
Ma'am?
Yeah, you have the answer to this one?
Ma'am, which one? Which question, ma'am?
I think the 4th one.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am, I did half the way, ma'am. And then in long division, I got a little confused, ma'am.
What about Mritika? Mritika, you have not solved the paper, you said, right?
I didn't solve.
I had doubt in 1 and 4 question, ma'am.
Okay. All right, children. So first I've expressed this mixed fraction as an improper fraction, that you know. 729 into 15 plus 301. Express the given mixed fraction as an improper fraction. So multiply these two and add this. So this is the improper fraction. Now find the square root of the numerator, square root of the denominator. So I've used a long division method. So you can see here 1, 1, 2, 3, 6. Group it. So from behind, 3, 6 makes a pair. 1, 2 makes a pair. 1 stands alone. Correct? 3, 6 makes a pair. 1, 2 makes a pair. 1 stands alone.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now we'll have to find the, I've explained all this, So in this particular lesson plan 4, you have learned how to use zeros, when to use zeros. I've explained this.
Yes, ma'am.
So 1 ones are 1, 0 is the remainder, 0 is the remainder. One ones are 1. 0 is the remainder. Next pair comes down. 12 is the next pair. Next pair comes down. Double the quotient. 1 into 2, 2. 2. What happens is, if you add 1, you have 2 here. Even if you add 1 and 1, it becomes 21. It becomes 21. So that means you'll have to add 0 and bring the next pair down. So you will have to add, because even if you add 1, the smallest number 1, it's 21, but we have only 12 here. So you need to add, so you need to bring the next pair down. It's not sufficient. You need to bring the next pair down. But before you bring the next pair down, you must add a 0 here and a 0 here. Why are we adding zeros? Because at this stage, when you add 1, the smallest number 1, 1, 21 into 1 is 21, but you have only 12 here. 21 is the smallest number you can write, or you can get. 1, 1, 21 into 1 is 21. That's the smallest number. But the number is still smaller, it's only 12. So you need to bring the next pair down. So you should add, before you bring the next pair down, you must add a 0 here, and then bring the next pair down. So 3, 6 comes down. Now, this is the last stage in division. And the number ends with 6. So it can be either 4 4s or 16, which ends with 6. Somebody's mic is enabled. Please disable your mic. Or it can be 6 6 or 36, which ends with 6. 6 6 or 36, which, because there's a last stage in the division process. So either you add 4 4, which will give you 6 in the end. 4 4s are 16. Or 6 6, which will give you 6 in the end. So here it is 6 6, which will give you 1 2 3 6 0. So the square root of 11,236 is 106. Similarly, find the square root of the denominator 729. We found the square root of the numerator. Next, find the square root of the denominator using the long division method. It's the square root of 729, which is 27. Now, we have to find the square root of this number. So we found the square root of the numerator here. We found the square root of the denominator here. So square root of 11,236 by 729 is equal to, what's the square root of the numerator? 106. What's the square root of the denominator? 27. Is equal to 106 by 27. Because the square root of the numerator is 106. The square root of the denominator is 27. So 106 by 27. as a mixed fraction 325 by 27. 325 by 27.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I haven't do the mixed fraction alone, ma'am. Up to that 106 by 27, up to that step I have done correctly, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am. me
Swati,
too.
you found it using the prime factorization method, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What about Bhavishya? Long division or prime factorization?
Ma'am, long division, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Yeah, it is important to express the answer as a mixed fraction. Maybe you will lose half mark for that, that's all. Because the question is a mixed fraction. You must leave the answer also as a mixed fraction. But good, both of you have got it right till here. Very good. Yes, the last one is 56,644 a perfect square. Give reasons.
Yes, ma'am. It is a
Let me
perfect.
ask the other girls also, in case they have done, they can participate. Mritika or Harshita?
Ma'am, I have done, ma'am.
Can I
Ritika has
try,
done.
ma'am?
Yes,
Both of you have done this, is it? Mritika and Harshita?
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, let Mritika start and Harshita will continue. Yes, Mritika?
Uh, Ma'am, I had did in prime factorization method, ma'am.
Okay.
5,
You have to
6,
do
4.
no. You have to, because you'll have to give reason. You have to you'll have to use a prime factorization method. Yeah,
Yes,
tell
ma'am.
me. Mm.
Ma'am, 56,650 44 divided by divide in prime by 2, ma'am, and
No.
uh,
You tell me like you express this number as a product of primes. Tell me that step.
okay, ma'am. 2 square into 7 square into 17 square.
Okay. Very good. Okay.
And
Okay. Thank you, Mritika. Thank you. Harshita, continue.
Ma'am, I actually did it in a different way, ma'am. Ma'am, no, ma'am. We used to see the last number and we used to take no, ma'am. Till no, ma'am. Is it a perfect square or not?
No. If a number ends with the digit 4, it
Yes,
may
ma'am.
be, yeah, it may be a perfect square. That is, if a number has to be a perfect square, it will end with certain digits. 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36, 7 7s are 49, 8 8 are 64, 9 9s are 81, and it can end with not 1 0. If it ends with 1 0, it's not a perfect. See, it can end with these digits 1 4 5 6 9. If the number
That
that
alone
is
I wrote, ma'am. Reason alone
perfect squares will end with the digit 1 4 5 6 9, or it can end with 2 zeros, 4 zeros, 6 zeros, and so on. But that doesn't mean that every number that ends with these digits will be a perfect square. For example, 64 is a perfect square. It ends with 4. That means 74 is a perfect square. 84, 94, 104, 114. No.
Ma'am, I'm having a small doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, one second. Let me just finish this. So now 49, it ends with 9. It is a perfect square. But 59 also ends with 9, but it's not a perfect square. 69 ends with 9, the digit 9. It's not a perfect square. So every other number that ends with these digits need not be a perfect square. But if you say a number is if I say that this some number is a perfect square, then that number will have 1, 4, 5, 6, or 9 in its units place. So you cannot see the digit in the units place and comment. That's wrong. So Harshita, you have done that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, that's incorrect. I'll ask Mritika to continue. Yes, Mritika, please continue. What after this? Bhavishya, I'll come to your doubt.
ma'am, is equal to 238, ma'am.
You multiplied, huh? You found the square root.
Yes, ma'am.
You need not find the square root. The question is not to find the square root.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Since 56,644 cannot be expressed as a product pair of equal prime factors, it is not a perfect square.
How, Ritika? See, 2 occurs in pairs, 7 occurs in pairs, 17 also in pairs. There are 2 17s, 2 7s, and 2 2s. You can find you can find pairs of equal factors, no? Supposing supposing it was like this, 2 square into 3 into 7 square into 17 square. Supposing, then you are right, because the prime factor 2 occurs in pairs. This one 7 also occurs in pairs. 17 occurs in pairs, but 3 is alone. 3 does not have a pair. So since in the prime factorization of 56,644, the prime factor 3 does not occur in pairs. This one is not a perfect square. Here, every factor occurs in pairs, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So it is a perfect square. What about Swati and Bhavishya?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I thought that it was a perfect square.
Yes, ma'am. I also got perfect square, ma'am.
Bhavishya and Swati, have you used the long division method or prime factorization method?
Ma'am, prime
I used the long
factorization
division,
method.
ma'am.
Who used long division?
I'm Swati myself.
No, that's what. See, these are some, conventional things. You are because you're expected to give a reason. Because you're expected to give a reason, you are expected to give a reason like this. That is. So see, when we use a long division method, you can say that when the remainder is 0, it is a perfect square. When the remainder is not 0, it is not a perfect square,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. That's what I wrote, ma'am.
Yeah, correct. You should check with your teacher if she will accept it. Check with your teacher, because these are, like stereotype questions. Like, when such a question is asked, you're expected to do it by the prime factorization method and give this kind of a reason. I totally agree with what you say. When the remainder is 0, it is a perfect square. When the remainder is not 0, it's not a perfect square. You're right. But I think this procedure, you just make a note of this and check if you can use a long division with your teacher.
Yes,
She's
ma'am.
okay
Since
with
they
it,
didn't
fine.
mention any method to be used, I used the long division, ma'am.
No,
because
it is give reason, we have to use the prime factorization method, because you'll have to give a reason. Give reason. So to give reason, you have to use a perfect. You should use the prime factorization method.
Okay, ma'am.
So to check if a given number is a perfect square or not a perfect square, we need to factorize the given number. So these are the steps involved in factorizing the given number. So as Mritika rightly said, 2 square into 7 square into 17 square. And the reason is, since 56,644 can be expressed as a product of pairs of equal prime factors, it is a perfect square. It can be expressed as a product. Product meaning this multiplication, see here, product of pairs of equal prime factors. Pairs of equal prime factors, 2 2s, 2 7s, 2 17s. It is a perfect square. It is a perfect square. That's the reason. This is the reason. This is the reason. And this reason can be given only if we use the prime factorization method. All right, children. Bhavishya, which method?
Ma'am, in reasoning, we can write as 56,644 is a square number. It occurs in pairs, like that. We can write the reason, ma'am.
Read clearly what you've written. No,
Yes.
First answer this question. Have you used the long division method or the prime factorization method?
Ma'am, prime factorization method, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Next.
Ma'am,
Mritika, you have worked it correctly, except that your reason is incorrect. Meaning you didn't give the right conclusion. It is a perfect square, but you said it's not a perfect square. That's the mistake you did. Swati, I think you cannot use a long division method. Yes, Bhavisha, you tell me what's your reason?
ma'am, I wrote like 56,644 is a square number, and it occurs in pairs like that. I have wrote the
That's
reason.
what occurs in pairs.
Ma'am, the product of 56,640.
No, that's what. That means you're trying to say that the reason you have not written it clearly. See, sometimes nowadays, I don't know if it is in all the schools, but as far as I see, correction, everything has become very lenient. I don't know if your teacher is strict, ignore it. But what I generally see is like when my daughter was now she's in 12th standard. So when she was doing her 8, 9, 10, correction was not, strict and up to the mark. The teachers are so lenient in giving marks. Very few in the class will get very less marks. Most of the students out of 20 will get more than 15. So all of them feel that, they're all taking good efforts and studying well because they get good marks. So in our days, teachers used to reduce marks for this. If you don't write the reason correctly, reduce marks for this. Now they don't give spelling mistakes. We used to lose marks. If your spelling is incorrect, not in mathematics, in English and other subjects, spelling incorrect, you lose marks. Now they don't bother spelling, grammatical mistakes, all that is ignored. Simply, if you write a paragraph answer in social studies, okay, good, 4 marks, 4 on 5. Okay, so now, Bhavisha, I think your teacher will just ignore and give you marks. But if you want to be perfect, if you strive to be a perfectionist, you should write this reason clearly.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll explain what it is. 56,644 can be expressed. That means equal to. Can be expressed means equal to. Can be expressed as a product. I need some more space. 1 minute. 56,644 can be expressed means equal to. Can be expressed as a product. That all this multiplication sign you see, as a product of pairs. Because 2 2s, 2 7s, 2 17s, pairs. And what pairs? Even 2 and 3 is a pair. 2, 3 is also a pair of numbers. 4 and 5 also is a pair of numbers. So pairs of what? Not just some pair. Pairs of equal prime factors. Meaning 2 and another 2 only can make a pair. 7 and another 7 can make a pair. 17 and another 17 can make a pair. In general, if you say 10 and 11 is also a pair. So not simply pairs like that. Pairs of equal prime factors. Equal meaning 2, 2, 7, 7, 17, 17. Equal prime factors. Prime meaning you cannot use 4, 10 and all that in the factorization. Equal prime factors. So every word is, has a meaning. Product of pairs of equal prime factors. Because even 2, as I was telling you, 2 and 3 also makes a pair. But they're not equal primes. 2 and 3, okay, prime factors, but they're not equal primes. They're different. So product of pairs of equal prime factors, it is a perfect square. So all these words must be there to express the meaning clearly.
Mama, in my school they are teaching for first midterm they have taken for rational numbers and understanding quadrilaters, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. How does that matter?
Ma'am, after 4th only I'm having exams, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't know what you're saying. I was trying to say that the reason should be like this.
Yes,
This is
ma'am.
the reason. Yeah. All right, children, I'll just show you all the slides just in case you want to take a screenshot. Anybody wants? All of you have checked your answers, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody wants a screenshot? Wants to take a screenshot?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
All right, yeah. All right, children. So thank you so much. So how do you feel, Swati and Bhavishya? You need to watch the videos again or sort of clear with the concepts?
Ma'am, some videos I want to watch again, ma'am.
Please watch again. Yes. You must have you written out? Have you written everything in your notebook, Bhavishya?
Ma'am, no, ma'am.
You must write. Only when you write out, it's clear. Simply watching the videos, you will understand. But once you make a note of all that in your book, it becomes more clear. You have to write down. What about Swati?
I too didn't write it, ma'am. I just watched it.
Oh my God, children. You just watched the videos. You did not write.
Yes, ma'am. Since the schools are going on, they are giving a lot of homework.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, children. Fine. All right, children. So that's it for today's session. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good night.